Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Laurel from Guided by Love. Thanks for coming back to my channel and giving me a view and a thumbs up and a like, a subscribe. Yeah, put it out there. Help me put more content out there for this channel. Thanks so much for supporting me, and I'm really, really grateful to have you here. So, before we get into a card pull, I want to really quick go over. Sometimes we get signs through music. And a song showed up in my feed today, and I really believe that it's a sign. And I'm going to share it with all of you because if you really listen to the lyrics, and I'll try to post it on my feed. If you really listen to the lyrics, just think of it as, the creator, God, talking to you. And it's Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. And I don't know about you guys, if there's any 80s music buffs out there, Shaka Khan and I go way back. I saw her in concert once in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, so we go way back. But it's Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody makes me happy, makes me feel this way. So this is Shaka Khan giving it out there for the creator. And she just performed, I saw on YouTube where she had a clip on there from November 3rd of 2023. So she is still out there performing. You go, Shaka Khan. Love it. Anyway, so I'm going to quick do a card pull for you guys, and I have already shuffled the cards, so bear with me while I grab the cards real quick. And I'm going to put it on here. All right, so ask that the Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, and our ascended masters, ancestors come in for the collective. And I just had 3 cards pop out. And help us for the collective's highest good. All right, so I had 3 cards pull out. The first one, communication. And I love this because this is the 8 of Wands. So this is fast flying communication. Fast communication. And it's going over those mountains. It's going over the water. It's going over the land. It's like hitting all the elements again. It's going through the air. So it's like this communication is traveling past all the elements to get to you. So be aware of any fast flying incoming communication. Or maybe you had some fast flying incoming communication today. Yeah, and this could be communication from the physical realm or communication from the spiritual realm. So, um, this could be from your guides, your intuition, any messages, like I said, messages through music, messages on the radio, through the TV, messages coming at us in different ways, okay? So really being in the moment and really being aware allows us to see those messages. The next card that flew out is the Knight of Wands, and we had this one the other day. The Knight of Wands, he's the fastest traveling knight, so it kind of goes with that communication. Wow. Fast flying communication, and Knight of Wands is a fast flying messenger. Like I said, he's a little impulsive. It's a little bit of impulsive. He's kind of trying to get that cart off the ground. He's just traveling so fast. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Santa with his reindeer trying to get the sleigh off the ground, but not quite making it in some of the, movies where things are a little bit too, like he's got things are a little bit too weighed down in the back. So he's not quite making it off the ground, but he's traveling forward, onward, and he's bringing in some kind of a message, or you're bringing a message to someone else. But it's, like I said, it's an impulsive, active, action orientated night, bringing in that, he's holding that wand. So wands are, symbolic of through the air, fast movement. And I think if he lets go of some of that baggage on there, he will be able to rise above and fly a little bit faster. So just keeping that in mind. And then the other card that we got was the Tower. So the Tower, I'm going to push this down. Sorry about my finger. The Tower, so we get 8 of Wands, and we have the Tower, which is a 16, a 7. So 8, 7. Tower is about something shocking, something unexpected. It could be, and it's something, a change happening. It's something unexpected. Unexpected. A change coming in. And most people look at the Tower as, oh my God, not the Tower. But you know what? It's really looking at it in a non-judgmental way and thinking, okay, this means change. There's a change coming. We kept having the messages about the winds of change, and here we are with the Tower bringing in change. And it actually can be changed, that it's changed to help us grow, to help us evolve on our path. So think of it that way. Um, and it could be, an unexpected change that's happening. I was, let me look at this card a little bit closer, pull it in. Because I was looking at this the other day, and I really feel like, you see, there's a couple little elves down there running, and one of them looks like he's elated. The other one looks like, oh my gosh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. And the other one's like kind of jumping like he's elated and celebrating. And then the third one is like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to stick around to find out, what the change is going to be. So there's like 3 interpretations there, just within the elves. So kind of think about, which one are you? Where do you fall for that? And the other thing that I like about this Tower is that it's got in some of the tarot decks, the Tower is like it's like a total dark figure. And in this card, you see the lightning streaks coming into it, and I feel that that's power coming in, a higher power coming into the Tower. And look at all the light, it's lighting it up. So it could be that there's some change, some truths that are going to be revealed, but it's nevertheless, when it hits the Tower, it's lit up. You'll see the light within the Tower, and then around the Tower there's all these little orbs. So there's a lot of help from the other side with this Tower. So keeping that in mind. And then the overall energy is the Magician. So the Magician is about using the 4 elements, right? He's got the cups, which is emotions, the pentacles, the material, the cane, which is the wands, the air, and then I'm looking at, where's the Sword of Truth is down there too. See it? There's the Sword of Truth. So he's using the four elements to manifest what he wants. And above his head is the sign of the infinity. So he's really using higher power really focusing on, higher path, higher power, um, to make this, to help him make this happen. But he also may be focusing on what is a higher direction for me to go. Um, and it's funny because I just want to tell you really quick. Last night I watched the Fifth Element, and if you've never seen it, watch it. It's it's a wonderful movie, and it's got Bruce Willis in it in his younger. He's a little bit younger, but he was such a good actor. And but it's got all the elements in it. And the fifth element is love to make it all happen. Isn't that incredible? So really focusing, visualizing what you want, visualizing it in your mind's eye. The key I feel to manifestation is the visualization in your mind's eye and the feeling of what does it feel like to have what you want? What is the feeling behind it? So not just visualizing, but the feeling and the surrendering of it, the letting go of it, knowing that the higher power is going to bring that in for you, trusting the higher power to bring it in after you've done the work. So I think that that's pretty incredible. So we have, just to review really quick, we have the communication coming in. We have the Knight of Wands coming, moving super, super fast, impulsively. And it's funny because he's facing the communication, but he's an action orientated knight, um, taking that communication and running with it. He can get off the ground a lot quicker if he lets go of that. And then in the midst of all this, a tower change happens, is created, bringing in power, light, change, unexpected or expected. And then, you know, the overall energy is manifesting, using the four elements to manifest what we want to see in our lives, creating a life that we love, creating the things that we want to see in our life. Okay. All right. So I'm going to quick pull a Blessed Bee card for us. And that's this deck right here. See if I can show it to you quick. Blessed Bee deck by Lucy Cavendish. She's just got some wonderful decks of cards, but I'm just going to pull one. I already shuffled the deck. What does the collective need to know for today? What is the blessing that the collective has for today? What is the blessing? And that one just like flew out and slapped on the table. Wow. Okay, so this really fits with what we just had. So the blessing is a blessing for the right words. Wow. And this fits what with the communication coming in and with the Knight of Wands coming in and the change. Wow. A blessing for the right words. And I think I said, I saw the little hummingbird behind her. I see that as somebody, a messenger or someone from the other side coming in, that bringing in some joy and some um, uplifting energy. And then the moon, um, around the mouth area, I really feel like is very symbolic of, that our intuition, if we're listening to our heart, our intuition, our heart is going to bring forth the right words. Our higher self will bring forth the right words for us in a balanced, loving place. Okay. So, that is the reading for today. I thank all of you for being on my channel. I wish you all very much joy, peace, and love. Namaste.